Here we go. Oh, there's the camera. Steve, a minute ago. Brian Gerson. Kelly. Mitch Raposo. Aaron Hughes. In the room. Listen, we're all live. Listen, you fucking everyone's.
You're talking over my sound.
Well,
Jesus Christ, now I need to go back. No, we're
You
good.
didn't
Keep going. I didn't cue you.
Jesus.
Producer fuck up there, my mistake.
So anyway.
We weren't even loud enough anyway.
Yeah, Brian's got
we'll get
sound
to that.
effects up the yanger. I got a few things loaded in here. Your sound effect board is still in there. But
What do we
the
think
good
about the
thing,
shades
look at how cool. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Who the fuck else does that, motherfuckers?
Right.
Fucking the Room podcast where it's happening. So anyway, Brian, before I get to you, I just want to say thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thanks for having us, man.
What do I call you, Coach Kelly? Coach Kelly, Mitch, Killer Mitch. You gave him that name.
Killer.
There you go. Killer. I love that
Killer.
name.
Yeah.
You like when I put that in?
I don't have a set nickname, but like, I like Killer. I mean, I don't know.
Should I stop getting out of your interviews, Killer?
No, I like it.
All right, cool. Throw it in there. How about Aaron the Hughes? I always put it in there, don't I?
That's it.
I always throw it in there, motherfucker. Yeah. So before I get to that, I got to get to Brian because Brian's got something happen to him that he's very not just excited about, but a little aggravated about. So
I mean,
we're gonna get to Brian first, and we'll get all to your stories.
Okay.
But Brian first because
I mean, I'm important. I'm the co-host, so I have to take precedent. I apologize, but as some people know, I work as a general contractor, which means I work at construction sites, doing random shit constantly. And Tuesday, my boss told me to go remove these electrical lines that were supposedly off. They're off. So I went to them.
Never happened.
Tried chopping them up with a bunch of random shit because I don't have
It's a fake. It's fiction.
Picks.
It never happened.
I don't have a
It's
shovel
false.
or anything or a saw, so I'm just like whacking it with hammers and everything.
Right.
So finally, I decided just to like take off the panel and to remove the wires, and that's how I'll take it off. So stick my screwdriver in, which I have with me.
do you have that prop handy, Brian?
I do have that prop handy.
Fucking.
Well, thank you. Yeah, so I stick my screwdriver in there to unscrew the bolts that are keeping the wires attached, like any kind of electrical board. Right. As I'm unscrewing, I accidentally, I wobble a little bit. I don't think it matters because, it's off, and my screwdriver taps a copper wire and then taps the side of the box, and this shit happens. It fucking blows up in my face. 2 inches from my face.
You see that, folks at home?
2 inches in my face. That thing,
Fucking real as you get on the podcast.
90%
Look at that.
cut through that fucking steel
fucking lightning.
screwdriver.
Look at
That's
Let
a
me see
steel
that shit.
Look at that
screwdriver.
fucking shit. That was a good picture, by the way. I'm fucking.
I don't know how I didn't die.
Jeez.
Look at
I
that.
really
Look at that
don't know
shit.
how I didn't die.
Good
You
stuff.
see that shit?
So,
Holy shit.
Hey,
I
so
don't know how
you
I didn't
gonna you gonna sue?
I don't know. I
you
think
mean
I'll
you don't know?
leave that to my lawyer. At this time, if anyone's watching, maybe they should give me a call.
Yeah.
But
John Sidewalk.
Jimmy Birchfield Jr.
No,
Jimmy Birchfield's a lawyer.
I'm just fucking happy that I'm not dead. That's
Right.
kind of the moral of the story there.
Well, do you kind of wish you got a little more hurt so you could have took time off and sued their ass?
I'm
like,
telling you,
legitimately?
dude.
I'd
I'm
take
telling
one for
you.
the team,
I
like
don't know
lose
how.
a tip
Yeah, I
of the
don't see
finger.
why you.
So like fucking to retire
I'm
early.
unscrewing the shit,
Do it.
and my face is literally here, and that is where the fucking the screw is,
Right.
and that's where it blows up, right there. That's where my fucking face was. I don't know
Well,
how
why are
it's
you
on the
sticking your face so close to the fucking
It's
thing?
off, bro. It's off. The thing's off. There's no.
Jesus Christ.
And another thing, that thing was fucking connected to the electric lines. So that's connected to the town's electric. That's just like full fucking power.
So you
running
about to
through
fuck
that thing.
yourself up and fuck everything up for everybody else too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Almost.
Would have shown up, Brian would have still been attached to the thing.
Yeah, it would have been fucking dust. Yeah, I don't know. It was scary. It was
Excellent,
very
man.
scary.
So-
It was very scary.
Well,
Excellent,
shit,
man.
good thing you still here, bro.
I have a
Excellent.
lot of.
Yeah,
You
I
know
wouldn't
what
know what to do
on the record,
today.
You know what I will say? I have a lot of anxiety about the situation. It's brought a lot of post-traumatic stress.
All right, can I interrupt for a
imagine
second
things
here?
blowing up
Listen
in
to
front of my
let me
face
just
constantly now.
let me explain something.
Right.
A
I'm
little
in distress.
backstory with Electric and Brian.
Yeah.
Right.
One night here, my battery died.
Yeah.
It literally took us 20 minutes
shit, I remember.
to jump the fucking car because we couldn't figure out what was negative and positive and how to fuck
I'm
up.
Are you serious?
Don't send this guy anywhere. Where's the electricity?
I don't know
He
shit
almost
about
left me there. He goes, dude, do you have AAA? 20 minutes later, I got the jumping cables. I'm like, you're not going fucking anywhere, Cody.
And then as soon as we did what he wanted to do, which I was denying to do the entire time, his car just started right up.
Yep. He
Immediately.
wouldn't let me connect wires. I'm
I was
like,
like, dude,
this
we're
is
gonna
how you
blow
do it,
up.
Brian.
I was like,
No,
dude, we're
dude.
gonna blow
And
up.
then he
Of
runs
course.
away like it's just explode.
Get the fuck
I
out
was 50 feet away.
Sorry,
Stay
man.
away.
It's
But
roast
yeah, the
time.
other day,
It's
my
fucking roast
it's
time.
2 inches away from the floor and blows up in my face.
So that was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
So, you know.
But I want to very emphasize that I am in a lot of distress. You know, I have a lot of anxiety on my shoulders, and I'm going back to work tomorrow, but I don't even know how I'm doing that. Man. You know? Like, I must be like Hercules with like this mental shit because like it's killing me. It is killing me. I might need a big sack of something to like relieve that pain, but who knows? You know,
I got a Miller Lite.
I mean,
Behind
that
you
won't
right
do it.
there.
It's gonna have to be
That'll
something
help.
solid.
So,
You know,
all right, enough for you.
we'll see.
Nothing spectacular happened to me this week. No
that
tickets,
sucks.
none of that good stuff.
No TV show appearances.
Yeah, nothing. I was hoping. I think I did go through a red light on South Main Street in Providence. So no, literally, yesterday I think I did because of course I was on my phone, and I think I just went through it and I went, "There's another court appearance." Like that's all I could think about because I know, I'm a star now. I gotta
That
get
shit
in
is
there.
serious shit, though.
So, dude, that was fucked up. So let's
fucking
get to these motherfuckers.
Let's get it.
So a week and a half out. Cage Titans 46.
About
I
10
gotta
days,
I don't
yeah.
want to move this
10
because
days.
things get unconnected. I gotta see.
10 days, yeah.
I gotta see Mitch.
Next Saturday. It's crazy,
So
baby.
a rematch for you. Second pro fight for you, or third pro fight for you. You're fighting a dude that fought John Duma.
Yeah, his kid's like
Yeah.
pretty legit. Like
Yeah.
he was 3-1
Let me
before he
get his
fought
poster.
Doom and
Let me get your poster
Andy.
up there.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
legit
what
kid.
Burhands is
Yeah.
Burhands, right? Zach Burhands?
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, he's a legit dude. So
Yeah,
That's what I'm
isn't
saying.
he like lanky? He's got some.
I go out there finish this kid, bro. I don't want to hear anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna, like that's it. Like I'll take the next step every single time. And like I fought like Giannis. No, I fought Fuller, which is like whatever, like my pro debut. Then I fought Giannis. You know what I mean? Who's like, Kim Moyes fought him, Cupcakes. You know what I mean? I was. You know what I mean? I go out there. Did what I was supposed to do to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now Burhands is someone that you know. What I mean, Andy, who's a legit prospect, went to a decision. I think he dominated the fight. Then you got Duma finish him in the second round. He gave Duma a pretty decent fight, but Duma finished him in the second.
Yeah.
So like the kid's pretty tested. I think he wrestled too. I'm not even sure, but
Yeah, I think
pretty
so.
tested.
My mom said, sounds like Aaron when he was 4 and stuck a screwdriver.
Oh, is that your mom who said that? I just read that. That's fucking. I used to stick shit in toasters all the time. Like I used to have like the old train tracks,
Yeah.
the old little trains,
Yeah.
and they were like electric. They had the little like electric
yeah,
line.
Yeah.
But sometimes you didn't know if
Yeah, you're shocked.
they got bent, so you would run a fucking like a
Oh gosh.
electric kind of fork and knife, butter knife.
That's
along.
why I don't trust you with the electric.
Dude, I fucking got that car running.
I mean, maybe
That's
you
all
shouldn't
I
trust me.
So, I just got to break some beans since we have some people on real quick, and we're going to get back to you. Mike Polvier just said, Ring Girl Search this Saturday night at Main Street in Plymouth. Best costume prize plus picking new ring girl. Breaking beans. Let me put the... Do I get a beans thing? Where's my little monkey beans fucking thing?
I can get it.
Dude, I need a
man.
producer. You fail.
I got it, dude. You didn't.
man.
I did.
Beans. I got it. I got the monkeys. Oh shit! I got fucking
after I beat him,
I
shit.
didn't
I'm out of my mind.
All
Alright. What are you mumbling over there? What's going on?
no, it's not like talking about like a post last year. Relative to that.
So, Ring Girl, what do you think about? Well, you're kind of married now. Are you single guy?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think of a Ring Girl Search this Saturday night? You think is that something you're interested to go in a week before your big fight?
Yeah.
Let's
Where y'all going search at?
fucking.
Where we going
like, yeah.
Where y'all
searching?
going? Y'all going to Chitty Bar?
Where we going searching?
It's it says Main Street
Main
in
Street
Plymouth.
in Plymouth, yeah, it's a bar in Plymouth.
Oh,
I think
that's name-
where,
that's
that's
it.
where. Yeah, no, we want you to just go on Main Street in Plymouth.
Well, I thought
go
maybe
check
they'd
out
be
the hookers that are
paraders.
lined up on the street.
I see they were paraders.
Exactly the best one, you know, the one with the
That's
least
fuck.
bruises and the least scars.
Wow, you're
That's
climbing
probably
up,
the
yep.
best one.
That's
You know?
gang, man.
Said the least bruises.
The least lesions and shit.
Right, for real.
That's
They got
fucking
no-
terrible. Wow, this turned into a variety show.
I've seen some gross shit.
Yeah. Dude, we haven't got anywhere yet. You got fucking questions later that are gonna blow like friggin' like you gotta block your ears
I
reading
mean,
them.
yeah, don't
That made
give
any
it away.
sense.
We got something coming up.
Yeah, we do got
something coming
Oh,
up, boys.
we can mention that Richie Santiago, he's kind of sick. He was going to be here tonight, but he's going to call in.
He's a
and
champ. He's
kind
a
of
warrior.
cough
He's a beautiful
through
person.
our little chat. But
He's gonna talk
I don't know
to
what
us.
we're going to talk about, Brian.
We got a very,
but he's got some
specific
special shit going on.
Yeah.
So back to Mitch, Killer Mitch.
Yes.
I like that name. I like when I do interviews with him. I love putting it in there. I think they're going to be happy about it. But he's like, I haven't set my name yet. You can keep putting it there. So Mitch, back to let me put your poster back up. Back to this dude you're fighting here. Has he been active? Like, when was his last fight? Do we know?
I think it was
Is he on
like
Tapology?
6 months ago he fought.
Oh, all right, cool.
I
Cool.
think he was supposed to fight in a CS card and he got injured or something.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Nordby, and then Nordby ended up getting bumped to fight Gravely. Remember that?
I think.
Oh, that was
even
back
more
then?
Recent. I think even more recent. He
Oh,
was supposed
really?
To fight. He was supposed to fight, and he
Yeah,
got
because
injured.
Nordby and Gravely fought a little while ago.
Yeah, that was beginning of summer maybe.
Yeah.
I think when they fought. Yeah.
All right, so there's film on him and stuff like that. Is that? Do you guys study him, or do you go in there?
Like, this is probably one of the first fights that, like, I don't study guys. Like,
Yeah.
I focus on myself. Like, I think it's, like, a famous thing, like kind of quote in fighting, like, Dillashaw says all the time. Like, if you focus on that person, you kind of, like, decrease the kind of your skill because you're, like, focusing on them. Like, I focus, like, what I bring to the table. And what I bring to the table is, like, much, I think, different than anybody else. So I'm going to focus on what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? So it's, like, with him, but this is the first camp, like, I've been working with, obviously, my coach Brian, but even with Greg Rebello, you know what I mean? Just, like specific stuff I see and, like kind of like a formula for him and, like, what, like, specific to him and, like, how I'm going to break him down and get the finish. You know what I mean? It's, like, I don't focus too much on him, but I know where I'm going to, like, I see, like, holes, and then I know what my style, it's a big, he's someone I can really show up on. You know, like I can really just use my skills against. Like, he's pretty legit, he's pretty game, but I just think in every, like, I'm always going to be one step ahead. You know what I mean? He's going to see that.
No, I would. He's definitely. You know, you talked about. You know, if you finish this guy, come out there. No one can say anything because you stepped up and you know.
And I'm
going
gonna keep stepping up. Not even just him, dude. I have an idea. Like, me and my coach already have an idea for the next one.
Yeah.
And the next one, like, I'm going right through. I know I gotta focus on this guy. I know that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm just saying, it's like every fight is gonna be a step up. I was never gonna be a guy that just fought Canes. Like, every fight, I have one of the best managers in the game. Every fight's a step up. You know what I mean? And I just keep building me. And next thing you know, I'm in the UFC. You know what I mean? I just gotta. We'll fight by fight, but you gotta step up every single time.
Pathway is there. You got Jorgen who shoveling it out the way.
Hell
People
yeah.
out. Fucking
Just
shit,
like-
man.
It's
What's up
awesome,
with
dude.
that?
Insane.
Yeah.
Man. What's up with that? Regiment in the house, Regiment in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
How does
you
that
got-
make you
then you
guys
got-
feel? Because, like, you know,
Oh,
it's fucking
like that
motivating.
shit is like.
It's
Listen,
motivating.
listen. It still hasn't registered like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is
It's
like.
too fresh
yeah,
still.
right?
That shit is crazy.
It's just so.
Jorgen had to get off
Crazy.
Facebook
Like,
for a
yo,
while.
first of all,
You know,
yeah,
all that
yeah,
flooding
you know
of,
what I'm saying?
you know.
Just flood it.
It's a lot.
Just flood it.
Right off the
Just
bat.
flood
I
it.
mean,
All like
instant
that.
stardom.
Just like,
Yeah, he's
Like,
he's
you know?
like not like obviously a superstar, but
Yeah.
dude, his one fight in the UFC, and he's a pretty
Like,
he's like a
come
new
on,
star.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could be fighting
Yeah.
Greg Hardy
He's-
soon, which is
yeah,
like
exactly.
I think he'd kill Greg Hardy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Kill
Yeah.
him.
But like
Fucking A.
that's a fight that'll probably be
If
like
the
a
asthma
co-main
don't
event.
kill him first.
And that could
Yeah.
happen soon,
Yeah.
man. Like, I
Well,
think he
let's
made,
hope
like,
that
a big
Hardy
impact.
wins this fight.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh
Yeah.
my god, bro, he's gonna. Jesus.
He's fighting
Yeah,
Alexander
Volkov,
Volkov.
right?
You see
Yeah,
that?
I know. He stepped up. For
Yeah.
that.
Props to him.
So
man.
if he's gonna lose that fight, it's not worth Jorgen in there to fight him.
Kinda,
after
yeah,
that.
but
You
it
know,
still
you
kind of
think
is.
so?
He's still got
No,
name
definitely.
value.
Yeah.
His name
Yeah, it
is
is.
big,
Yeah.
man.
Car's always gonna have that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to
It's
see-
not like
everyone
Jorgen's
wants to see him not
Jorgen's
get
4-0
knocked out. Yeah.
in the UFC.
And
He's won.
the thing, I wish I had it because I stole it off Jorgen. Jorgen sent me a thing on Messenger with Hardy talking to the Schmo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Bro, he kind
saying,
of
you know,
avoided that. Like, he didn't want to talk about you.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. Let me tell you, I should be the goddamn fucking Schmo. That's all I'm telling you right now.
Right.
I should have been the Schmo, but he's half my age, motherfucker. And I'm fucking like this, though. So anyway, how do you get involved with the Schmo?
Yeah,
Did he tell you how did like the Schmo try to entice Hardy in there?
I
Like
don't
he just
even
brought up
know.
Jorgen's
I
name.
guess
Yeah,
he
he
just brought it up.
You just saw he was talking to him. He's like, for like future fights and stuff, and how you want to keep stepping up. And he's like, I don't know if you saw, but Jorgen De Castro's big performance last week.
Yeah.
50K bonus. You know what I mean? Walk off KO. He was like promoting, and all Hardy said was like, Yeah, I like his grit.
Yeah,
Like, he didn't wanna talk
He
about
didn't
Yogi.
talk shit or
want that
nothing.
smoke.
He didn't want to talk about him.
But he, like you said,
do not
it's
want
like
that smoke.
instant, like stardom kind of, and he's a face Jorgen with one fight because, one fight in the UFC. Would Hardy really know Jorgen? He knows him.
Yeah.
So he's on the
And
radar.
it makes
he's,
sense. It makes sense on paper because, dude, it's like I don't know if you guys saw Lozon just said this on it was like an interview with Ariel Helwani. He's like every fight, everyone says like it's like a stepping stone. Like, oh, I'm gonna build off of this guy. It's like that for everybody. We're all crushing each other's dreams to get to the next level. So it's like you think about it, it's a win-win. Greg Hardy is a name. Jorgen's like an exciting talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe he gets one more fight 2-0. Jorgen beats him. He's a talent, dude.
Yeah.
He can be promoted big, and Greg Hardy
That's
gets a
top
win.
15.
And it's always
Yeah.
good when Greg Hardy wins for the UFC because promotion.
Yeah.
But if Jorgen beats him, that builds Jorgen.
These are two big names.
Step on
What
each
a
other.
build-up that would be. Matt, well, where could they do that? Well, we got it.
Where?
He's got to fight. He's fighting in 2 weeks. What? Or
Yeah.
so
3
we
weeks.
don't.
Yeah, he's in Moscow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same card as Calvin.
Calvin, yeah.
Calvin's headlining. Another
Calvin,
thing.
yeah.
Look at the
Calvin,
smile.
yeah.
Talking about the eyes and people shoveling because you're training with all these guys.
Yeah.
And they're, Tyson manages half of them over there.
Yeah.
You mentioned Lozon. You're close with them. Dude, what's that feel like? I mean, I ask you every interview, but this is your third pro training camp. So what's it like, the progression and being part of that, man?
I feel like it's like a cheat code, man. Like I'm progressing so much faster, like than a lot of people, and I'm only 21. So the room I have to like cover, to working with kind of guys like that. By the time I'm 26 years old, I could be like, who knows how good I can be. You know what I mean? Seeing guys like Rob and Calvin, like you spar with them, or you just when they even just drill on each other, I kind of just like I'll do my thing. I'm warming up, yeah, but I'm paying close attention to them the whole time. Like I know I could like literally just watch them and I could just pick something up like that, like they're doing. I'm like, when you go with those kind of guys, you can feel how good they are. You know what I mean? And that's like the biggest thing. Rob tells me all the time, you're gonna learn from my mistakes. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's one of the best in the world, but he made some mistakes and stuff like that, and some people don't even hear of. It's like in the gym. He tells me all the time, you're gonna learn from my mistakes. You know what I mean? So having that type of like knowledge and experience around me, and never mind top off like the top 10 in the world on ESPN. Like, come on, bro. Like that's like I can only do wonders for me. A kid my age, anyway. Like it's nuts.
Facts.
Excellent.
Facts.
So you train not 24/7, but you're in the gym all the time.
Yeah, I don't it's pretty much like every single day I
You
train.
just turned 21.
Just turned 21.
Fuck yeah!
I've been and like even
I
like
told you, you've been what?
no, not like that. Like I'm kind of like it's like full time. Like I train and stuff like that, but it's like treating it like it's not even just I don't even want to treat it like a job, man. Like I'm getting to do it's a privilege. I get to do what I want. Like you know what I mean, like what I love. It's like I sound like this is my work, but it's not really my work because that's like the idea ever since I got into this is like one day I'm gonna make a life for myself without ever working a job. You know what I mean? Ever since I was a kid, I worked my ass off. I sacrificed everything. So I'm gonna have the life. Fighting's gonna give me everything. I say that all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like pursuing this full time. I have a different focus than everybody else. You know what I mean? I can cover that ground faster when he has to worry about getting up in the morning, going to work, and that should. You know what I mean? I have training partners that work full time. Like I mean, Aaron works. Like he tells me all the time how it can weigh on you.
Jorgen.
Works,
you know what I mean?
already. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like little part time things I'll do like here and there, but like that's why like. I'm young, so I have the privilege to. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife. I don't have a house. I don't have to provide for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I can just focus on myself.
Excellent, man. Well, he's way
Much
farther than as far as everything in the mind and just you've been in it your whole life basically, and first amateur ever signed by Top Game, which is big. I mean, they go after amateur, so that opens the door for other top Amis in the game. I mean, Top Game's killing it. Look at all the fighters they got on them. Not only in the UFC, they're fighting for Bellator. They're fighting fucking all over. CES, Cage Titans. They got a bunch of fighters in there, man. So what's your deal? Are you got like that? I mean, long Ami career here. You got a rematch coming, brother.
Let me ask you this.
Oh yeah, I talk too much. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're good. It's not a rematch for you. I think this is like the second rematch, right? You've had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
like
second
this is,
rematch.
Everyone wants to fight.
Yeah. So like,
That's it.
what is that? Is that
Curtis.
change anything? Is it different? Is it comforting having that experience before?
I mean, I guess, but not really because fighters improve and pretty much like you're learning something new every single day. So something that I could have did the last time I fought this person could be completely different this time. You know what I mean? So not really.
mentality-wise, like having fought in a rematch before, and then again also like having fought that guy, does it calm you down at all, or is it again just like not really much different?
It kind of calms me a little bit, you know, because I'm like, okay, like maybe this guy can't really fuck me up that bad. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
So you've also seen him fight recently too, right? Because he was on. Which card was he on? 44, 43?
I don't know, a few cards.
He was on a
like
couple
2 or 3
cards
cards ago.
recently. I think
He was
one
on the card
was-
when Mitch fought Rob Fuller, I think.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure which one that was.
So he.
Or Stavros?
What'd you?
Yeah.
Stavros. What'd you think of his fight then?
I mean,
I was not impressed by your performance. Sorry.
You wasn't
Need that
impressed.
fucking sound effect in there.
I was interviewing him though.
Alright.
so, I just thought it was kind of weird because he won by, what was it, by doctor stoppage, right?
Yeah. Because it's second round, I think.
Yeah.
Second round. After the second round.
The
There's-
actual doctor.
There's still
what?
debate whether he threw out, like, what was going on.
Yeah, so it was stopped by doctor stoppage, but I beat him by doctor stoppage, and like so many of like his friends were like, oh, doctor stoppage is like not a legit win, but
Oh,
he just
yeah,
won by
yeah.
doctor stoppage, and everyone's
I
like
see what you're saying.
going crazy. You know what I mean?
Brian was
Um,
beating the shit out of him for like
Everybody
6 minutes.
wants to
I don't
smoke.
care.
Yeah.
Doctor stoppage or not. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you
I get it. It's
legit shopping
unfortunate.
that.
Hey,
It was
and it's gonna,
unfortunate, but he
and it's gonna
dominated the whole
happen,
fight.
and it's gonna happen all over again, and it's gonna happen all over again.
Yeah, but honestly, his last fight, like, he was losing the whole fight. Like,
Yeah.
he got dropped and like slammed. Like he was like just okay, like jiu-jitsu wise on the ground, but
Who do you fight?
he fought Ed Folenza.
Oh, shit, huh?
Short native, yeah, I
I
think
don't
that
know.
was
That's
short
a
notice,
pretty
right?
legit
Can
win,
you give
though.
me another
Yeah.
beer without knocking
I mean,
everything over?
he was down. He was down 2 rounds,
You the-
Oh, see,
and his opponent just
see, that's when a doctor stoppage is like, all right, dude, like if you're losing the fight and you lose just because of a cut, all right, dude, fuck, you know what I'm saying? But if you're losing the whole fight and you happen to get stopped because of a cut, you're losing the full fight anyway. It's like when TJ fought Cejudo was like an early stoppage. Well, you're getting your ass kicked for 32 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah. Like, you know, you survived that. You still fucking La La
Like,
Land,
it
and you're
kinda
still getting
like,
pounded.
It wasn't
you know
looking
what I
good,
mean?
dude. I understand when people get pissed. Like, I understand either way because it's like it's your career and stuff. You know what I mean? But it's like, I understand if you get pissed if it's like you're losing, if you're winning the whole fight, beating this dude's ass, and you just get a cut and they stop it.
Yeah.
It's like, really, bro? You know what I mean?
Well, you were pretty excited when the fight, like, what'd you feel when it ended? Did you were like, shit, I wanted to get to that next round because I was really fucking doing pretty good here. You know what I mean?
I mean, I was a little tired. I'm not gonna
All
lie.
right. Yeah.
I don't think
I
that'll
love
be.
the honesty, man. I love it.
I don't think that'll be an issue this time. So who knows how the rest of the fight would have went? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's a fight. It only takes 1 punch. But
You're just fucking
I'm
good.
not gonna lie.
Shut the fuck up.
I fucking dominated the first round, but I was fucking tired after that. Like at the end of that round.
I'm never going to bat for you again, dude.
You're your list of support.
But you
got
know
that
what?
hard stand right
what
now.
weight was
But
that?
you know
Hard
what?
stand.
You know what?
You know what?
You're not gonna be tired this time.
It was at 150.
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
Listen,
Hold on, one more time.
Alright, here's short. I'm very glad you won that fight, Matt. But I'm not impressed by your performance.
There you go. That's what you need.
alright. So, anyways, it was at 150. But
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same thing that this fight. It's gonna be a complete domination from bell to bell.
I like it.
I'm better than him on the feet and on the ground. And last time he tried to wrestle me, there's no way in hell he's taking me down. 100%. Like I train with some savage
Savages.
wrestlers. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think the fight takes place wherever I want it to, and I'm gonna win whether it's on the feet or on the ground.
We gonna
Do you
beat that
go
ass.
to Lausanne's too, or
No,
do
I
you
don't
just
go
go
to
to
Lausanne.
Triforce?
I just go to Triforce.
Really?
On Wednesdays.
You go to Triforce too every so often, right?
Every like other Wednesday I'll go.
That's their night. Like
Yeah.
Lausanne's has a big Saturday where a lot of
Yeah.
There's not
church.
Triforce. No, Triforce is great work.
Yeah, that's church.
So yeah, but Lausanne's
Shit.
on Saturdays. It's like,
Church.
bro, it's like
Great work,
Triforce
yeah.
on steroids, dude. It's
good.
like
Yeah.
Triforce is always great work,
yeah.
but Lausanne's is like, oh my god, bro, you got
Yeah,
guys
they're
from
all
New
there.
Hampshire, Maine.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Dude,
they-
it's
yeah.
like it's literally the top
Crazy.
prospects. You're either a top prospect, you're in the PFL, you're in Bellator, you're in UFC,
And you're
and we're all just, you know what I
You
mean?
there.
We're all just working. You know what I'm saying? It's
Straight
like
up.
I walk
it's
in that.
insane.
If I walk in that room, I get nervous.
Oh my God!
I get nervous
My
at
first,
Lausanne
my
because
first
it's
ever
the
time.
top of the
Yeah.
fucking food chain.
Yeah.
I walk in there, I'm like,
Feel like you got a shit.
is Mitch here?
Feel like you got
Can I interview Mitch somewhere?
You don't even. It's so
yeah.
packed in there. It's like it's insane, dude. Like
Yeah.
the level of work. It's like the work in there, the scraps you see in there. We're all getting each other better, and we all have the same goal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like iron sharpen iron, but it's like we all have the same goal. So it's like you can't get that kind of work anywhere. No one's like. We're obviously safe training partners, but no one's like just gonna give up a takedown or give up a choke.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we all
yeah.
want it. You know what I'm saying? So we're all just getting elevated
That's
so
a
much faster.
fucking mad. I mean,
Insane.
cameras, no cameras allowed.
Yeah.
Just select
Oh,
a couple of
dude, you're talking
videos.
guys like it's like every single Saturday.
Fucking motherfucker.
You got studs, stallions.
You don't even need your plug, Brian. It goes right into that port.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See how you got a port? Brian's fucking with you, man.
Fucking asshole over here.
Brian, where'd you go? Oh. I was kidding.
But yeah,
Still
dude,
here.
like my first couple of times over there, I felt like I had to shit as soon as I walk in there.
Yeah, you know you're gonna.
Killers.
You're like.
Killers.
You know you're about to work. We're talking guys like
Killers.
and then even Saturday you got Rob, Calvin, Bokniak, Lozon. You know what I mean? Then you got like even like guys not even in the UFC, but like then you got Duma, Jesse Gutierrez. I'm in there. I mean Costa, Randy who just fought. You know what I mean? Like it's insane. Pedro Gonzalez was just there like 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Joey Gomez, like the work is
Joey
like
Gomez.
the level
What's up
of
with
work
him,
is
man?
just insane.
Like Joey Gomez. What's
He's
up
savage.
with him?
Savage.
Savage.
Yeah, what's he just saving himself to like kill everyone when he comes back?
He's a savage.
Is that what's going on? Or is he killing everyone and just getting everyone
He's
like
dude.
shop? Like, you know what I mean? What was his last fight? Like Bellator or something? Like where?
I don't know.
Who you talking about?
I don't think he fought
Joey
in the
Gomez.
UFC.
Joey Gomez's last fight was
In the UFC, right?
Was it
it was
yours?
in the UFC. Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a beast, bro.
Fuck.
So like the level of talent you about to go with, like it's not gonna be an easy day. Like you know what I mean? Like I get
Not
like
at all.
I need like I go there, bro. Like I need the whole day to myself afterwards. Like I need to just relax.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You
Like
fucking
my shin
ice it,
hurts.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, dude, like,
done.
and your whole body is just and you feel so good. Like the level of work is nuts.
Yeah, you
It's
just
it's
feel
literally
like,
the mecca
whoa,
of
you
New England
got
MMA
it.
just going at it.
Do you use like CBD cream or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're sponsored.
Joe, yeah, all
Yeah,
the
sponsored by
Joel.
Joe.
Yeah.
Victorino.
Potential, yeah.
What's the name of his ultimate
Ultimate
potential?
Ultimate Potential
Yeah,
CBD.
Ultimate
Yeah.
I bought some of that shit and it's actually.
Well, yeah, I brought the
Nice.
what's it called? The like, is it a tincture or
Tincture,
something?
tincture.
Fucking,
Yeah.
I guzzle that shit. He's like, dude, that's supposed to last you like 2
Nah, they-
months.
they-
I'm
When
fucking
it comes
sucking
to-
it down like
when
a
it comes
fucking.
to drugs, they're always like the smallest amount is so much for them. It's just like
Yeah,
this is
what's wrong with you?
ridiculous.
My
Let the big
tolerance
boys-
level is like through
let
the
the big
roof.
boys come and play.
Well,
you know?
except for
That's
like
what
with the
it's
smoke off, like I got humbled quick in that fucking
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's
One
Oh,
dab.
that actually happened?
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know what? I thought you were fucking around.
Are you out of your mind?
I would have smoked out.
That whole
under the
fucking
table.
parking lot
hold
was
on.
full. I was with Jake Bagley, William.
Take back
No, how much they
The
smoked?
whole.
How much they smoked?
Listen, William Jones whipped out like
Jones,
15 fucking joints, singly rolled, like the ones you get from the dispensary because they're sponsored.
Yeah.
And then
Diet.
I'm
15
I'm
joints?
spilling the beans on everyone. Listen,
Beans. Oh, I'm
Tyler
beans.
King was there, right? Someone rolled a joint that was just right for him.
Oh.
It was like this big,
yeah, it was huge.
but it looked normal.
Fucking huge.
But when anyone else smoked it, it was like this fucking thing. Tyler King got it. It was like this. I got it. I'm like, it was the funniest fucking thing. Oh, it was great, but it was great. There was like 20 of us in the parking lot, and then we were like grabbing
Y'all
people
thought y'all
just walking
bullshit.
out. No, it was, dude.
Shit.
They whipped out the dab. I forgot what it was called, but I took one.
Yeah.
I was in another world. Like, my balance was off. That's never happened to me smoking weed ever in my life. And I'm like, having a moment of silence to myself, going, Steve, this torture I'm going through, Steve, you can't fall. It's just pot. It's just pot. Steve. You can get through this. Around 20 people, they're all still passing the dabs. I'm in my own personal hell over there for a little while. I lost. I talked a lot of shit. I got my ass kicked. Oh, William, the whole Bagley crew from fucking Maine. They was smoking fucking dabs. They were still like, they were picking roaches up off the ground, smoking them.
It was crazy.
What the
Oh my god!
Fucking
So Smoke
savage.
Off 2 will be happening November 2nd.
I wanna see
Him and
Yeah,
them
man,
all.
yeah.
No, yeah. So well, What's
It's
that?
gonna be a lot colder.
It doesn't
this time.
matter. We'll dress
I'm just saying,
appropriately.
dress appropriate. That's all.
I'm not getting
I'm giving
on.
out warnings.
I don't know. Am I
We'll
doing
let you
a
work on
pre-show?
electricity
Do I have a
there.
pre-show? I don't know if I'm fucking.
Let
I
you
don't know
work
if
on
I want to
electricity
dress up
there.
there. I'm gonna
You
dress
can
like
do
a
the pre-show.
fucking in a parka. I'm gonna do the fucking pre-show.
You can do no. You can
I
do.
can't fucking
just,
wait, man.
gotta
It's
be
gonna
nice.
be crazy.
Something nice, but it can.
I'm probably gonna dress as
So-
a suit because I'm gonna look real good when my boys whip that ass.
All right,
You know what I
so
mean?
talking about the event, I mean, you fought a million times. You fought a bunch of times, a million times over there. What are you thinking, man?
There's
Third
no better
card,
venue
you know,
to fight
this
for-
fucking. I was gonna say last card of the year, but it's not because they just got added the 15th card. With the
Yeah,
combat.
I saw they's doing that now. Parent got moved, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if he had a little tweak and injury. I don't know what happened there, but you know, it can't be really bad because they moved it up a couple
that's
of
what I'm saying,
and so it is what it is, and you know they needed a headliner anyway, so
Wait,
Johnny Cupcakes got promoted.
That's a freaking big fight, dude. That's main event worthy for sure.
All right, you being a wrestler and the grappler, what are you thinking of that?
I'ma fuck
fucking
these
kid,
orange,
man?
man.
I think like Jacare is pretty like brutal. I've never trained him. He looks like pretty like big for a 35er, and he's a grappler.
No, keep going.
Oh, Richie Collins.
Just in a minute, yeah.
All right.
Got Richie Collins.
But I think
Sorry,
Cupcakes
American.
has the style to win. I think he can keep it on the feet, kind of pick and poke. I think Cupcakes has a legitimate chance to win for sure.
Yeah.
He's game, man. Like those guys, you can't. Yeah, like that dude is really high level, but so you can scramble well. You can, very good at stopping takedowns. You know what I mean? And Cupcakes is, I think he's tricky on the feet. So I think he can pose problems.
Excellent.
Yeah,
And
he's game.
That's what I'm going with.
This is only
the
going
guys.
with
The
cakes.
guys he's beating, man. Like I train with Chris all the time. Chris is a beast, bro.
Yeah,
Chris got caught. It is what it is.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I think
if
if
you just
I think Chris could definitely beat him, but it's like, he's still, he beat Chris, he
Exactly.
beat Hugo. He's on like a little bit of a hot streak.
Chris, speaking of Chris, Chris, he's posting a lot. Chris, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Back
yeah,
on
yeah.
social media, so he's looking for a fight. Or he's got something in the works. You know how that works. You guys come out and start posting shit again, and like fucking. So my spidey senses start tingling. I'm like,
Go get the beans.
So yeah, Chris, the thing about Chris, he got dragged into a fucking the bad situation with the commission and shit.
Yeah,
he lost the fight.
Fault at all.
And it wasn't his fault
Yeah,
at
do
all
anything,
that,
no.
and he was getting a lot of shit from people, and all he was, Chris is a confident fighter. He got caught. He still thinks he's the best fighter,
Yeah.
at his weight class.
Yeah.
And that's great. And, when he comes back, he's going to think that still. So, but he caught a little flack for no reason. But it is what it is. I mean, it's competition. You guys are fighters. So,
Happens.
tempers flare and shit happens. So it's all, things back to normal. Pedro Gonzalez got his win back.
Yeah.
Fucking so Rhode Island
Things are
Commission
turning, yeah.
turning
Things are
around.
turning around.
So Brian,
Do you wanna call
Brian's
your phone?
got what's going on?
Want to call for your phone?
Calling through my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Oh,
So
you
I
got
some
the
sound
fucking
effects
shit.
going.
So are we gonna
Sound effects.
I'll call him through Messenger.
Yeah.
Is that cool? Am I gonna be? Oh, so you
Can I
got the
put
sound.
my-
So anyway, Brian's got this game
All
that
right.
he's started, and one of you gonna be in it at some time. You know what I mean? You might be
Yeah,
over on the phone or whatever.
whenever we feel like
Yeah,
you're
but
slighting us, whenever we feel like you're.
Yeah, it's
you
kind of
know,
not a.
you know,
It's
definitely
not a
revenge-
happy
no,
game,
it's
is it
happy
not?
At all. No, it's called Would You Rather, and let me get.
It's almost like a
Would you
truth
rather?
or dare kind of thing.
Oh, that's an ad.
Would you rather?
That is not what
Probably
I
ask
wanted.
some like deep
It's
questions.
two
Yeah.
questions, I guess.
No,
Would
it's
you rather
fine.
do this or that?
Oh yeah, so and there's a right answer and a wrong answer.
I'm guessing the questions are pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty
They're-
intense.
They're
there.
pretty intense. We got some graphics too. So
Yes, I
pay
had to.
attention
I
the
had
graphics.
to listen. Out of all the
You had
fucking
to
people,
look at the graphics.
you see my memes out there. They're pretty borderline fucked up, man. I had to edit his fucking shit. That's
Get the
all I'm
fuck out
saying.
of here, huh?
So I had to
Yeah,
edit it
yeah,
for
yeah,
TV.
yeah.
I don't want to get
Down,
kicked off
dirty.
fucking Facebook
Kelly,
again.
yeah, bro. We're public
So,
figures.
so here's the thing. I guess Richie is gonna be the victim in this
Oh,
game
Jesus.
tonight.
No, yeah.
And I think
Let's
one thing
Richie
about
in
the game has
Repercussions.
a concept to
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's
For
a
each
concept.
individual player, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's a theme. So last week we bumped this segment up. We did it, and it was our inaugural segment. We did a crime segment in honor of our Stevie boy here getting caught in Providence. So this week, in honor of our friend Richard, this one's gonna be themed injuries/broken jaw.
It's horrible.
So we'll
And Richie, yeah.
we'll get into these questions.
He
a little bit.
Richie has no idea.
I
what's
told
going
him
on here.
today, like an hour ago, that we had
He's
a
sick
challenge
too,
for him.
so
and that he has to call in.
This is all right. So.
And he, I mean, credit to him, he fucking wanted to do it. So.
Did you force him to do it?
A little bit, you know, but you
You
gotta
have to come
force
on.
people sometimes,
All
you
right.
know. Not women, though. Not women.
He's got the music! You're an asshole!
Let's go.
I do not own the rights to this music.
No, we don't. And that will only do a few seconds.
That was fucking great.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Yeah, I gotta.
Should I get him on video? But no, because
I
then
gotta figure out how to.
God,
do that.
listen,
I'm
I got a
steaming.
producer
I'm
now.
steaming.
I got a fucking producer. We got shit we're gonna hook
gotta
up.
take
I got
the jack
fucking
off.
boards. We're gonna have fucking like penises
Probably
flying
not.
around and shit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
I don't know
Not
where that
that
came
gay.
from.
I'm gonna-
I
yeah, I'm gonna
don't know
duck
where
the
that
penis.
came from
We're not
just
gay
now.
at all. We're not gay at all. That's what it is.
We're vaginas floating around.
Okay,
So,
I don't even know what
we're
the
losing
order.
fans, losing followers.
Did you
No,
call
I'm
him?
only kidding. Yeah, I'm calling him right now. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how loud this is gonna be, so I'm gonna put it near.
Yeah. put
Where's
it
the
in
mic?
Right behind your camera there, guy. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, I need to figure out.
Hello?
Ricciardo! Oh, no, it's...
Look at hi.
All right.
Wait a minute. I
What's
don't know
up,
how
dude? How you feeling?
I'm alright, a bit better. I'm a little congested.
Congested? Are you, how are you using the, old cough medicine there, buddy? What,
I'm on the Dayquil.
is your mom over and, you know, tucking you in and giving you soups and stuff?
Yeah, bro, making me soup too.
That's great. Wow. What a great mother. All right, so as you know, I'm not gonna keep you for long, but
Really?
you
5 fucking questions.
we wanted to get you on to get this challenge in because you know it would be very anticlimactic of us.
Make sure your mom is now watching, Richard.
Oh,
That's
yes,
all I
please.
have to say to
Hope
you right now.
hopefully your mom is not in the room because these questions are very, very horrible. So the concept of the game, I don't know if you picked up on this.
You better
last
be
week,
scared.
Get him.
But the concept of the game.
I had
is,
nothing to do with these questions, by the way.
I had everything to do with it. The concept is would you rather, all right? And there's 5 questions, okay? And there is
Are
a
you
right
watching?
and a wrong answer to
Wait
each
until I
question.
prop them up.
So to pass this game, you need to get 3 out of 5 of these correct. If you don't get 3 out of 5, you have to do a challenge of Stave and I's choosing, film it, and then send it to us
At a later date.
at a later date. Decided.
I didn't get a wrong answer. Would you rather?
Because you do. That's what it is. This is my world, Richard. All right, this is my world.
Welcome
You're just living
welcome
in it
to
right
the
now.
Room
You're
Podcast
in the room, dude.
2.0.
You're in the room.
So would you rather?
Would you rather? So
Okay.
let me know when you want the first question
Okay, and
to
just so
hear.
you know, Richard, is it all right for me to call you Richard?
What
I
does he
don't know.
get if he answers them all right? Or if he passes?
Oh yeah, so if you get all 5 right,
You get to
you
kick
get
somebody.
no, you don't get anything. You get your face
You
will be
get nothing.
planted
His face is there
on
twice
this
already.
wall, on this wall permanently. We will never move it from this wall.
His face is
It'll be
dead.
planked, you know.
There's 2 pictures of him already.
So what,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
what this
He's not
means
here.
right
You
now,
can't see, guys.
what this means right now, Richie, is these 2 pictures I've had up for a year and a half are coming down tonight. And if you answer
all 5 right.
and you not all 5, he's gonna
All
get
5.
3 out of 5.
No.
What the fuck kind
Wall
of
of Fame, though. I thought it was Wall of Fame 5 out of 5. Oh, no.
No,
I'm
if you
wrong.
can't
You're
listen,
right.
we
You're right.
are
You're right.
adapting as we
I'm
go.
wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong.
So,
I'm
Richie, 3 out of 5. I'm taking over this fucking
wrong. Yeah,
game.
you got it.
3 out of 5. Your picture goes back on the wall because we're starting fresh here. Everyone's
what?
pictures
You know
are
what?
coming down.
Steve, you should just take his picture off the
You
wall.
gonna take
right
all
now.
that shit?
Just
You
take
wanna
it off
take
the
that
wall.
No
shit
one can
down
see
right.
it
Alright,
if I do that. I know
Yeah.
that's too cruel because
Yeah, I know, but that would be very
because
good
if he
as
answers
a
if he passes, they're already up.
Yeah.
That one's definitely coming down. You don't get shit.
All right. So, so the theme, Richard, is injuries / like broken jaws.
Is Lily
since
with
you
you?
broke your jaw recently.
Oh no!
What's up, Lil?
She can help you with a couple of these questions. I do imagine.
Yeah. You can phone a friend. I'll give you unlimited phone a friends. How's that
Oh
sound?
my! Listen, Lily, I had nothing to do with these questions.
Okay, Steve, I believe you.
I mean, as soon as you hear them, you'll totally understand.
I'll try to blow them.
Okay.
I'll try to blow
First
them
question.
up
First
as much as I.
question.
Oh, so first question is up.
Would
And
you-
listen, how much time limit do we?
I'm gonna give you.
Can
30
someone put
seconds.
a time limit over here?
30
At least count to yourself or something. Let us know when it's up.
Okay.
All right. Is there a Jeopardy kind of noise sound
I
effects
would-
next time?
I will
All right.
next time.
Oh, I love her. All right. ready?
Yes, please do
All right,
that.
we
if
ready
it's-
for the first question?
Yes.
All right.
First
Here we go.
question.
It's up.
First question. Would you rather
I hope I get it in the right order.
A, brittle bone disorder only in your face, okay? So you have brittle bones only in
Wait a
your
minute.
face,
Is this right?
or
No, I got the wrong. Oh yeah, we got it right. All right, we're right. Here we go.
or
All right,
have
that's-
the ability to get hard but not actually come. You know, so you can.
Listen, she's laughing. It's a
30
hit.
seconds.
We
30
passed.
seconds.
We passed the first one.
And
All
I'm
right.
gonna play the
Wait a minute.
song
Can you
while we
read,
go.
can you say that again?
Oh, you want the questions again?
Quite. We'll read them one more time.
One more time. Okay. Would you rather have A, brittle bone disorder, but only in your face, okay? Or B, the ability to get hard, but not the ability to come.
I never heard of the
Okay,
brittle
30
bone
seconds.
disorder.
30 seconds. We're starting now.
Do I have to give my reasoning or just answer?
No, you can say as much as you want.
Alright, I might go with B because you can.
You not really?
Wait a minute. You might or you will go with B.
Give us your reasoning, too.
I will go with B.
What's your reasoning?
The reasoning is because you can still perform, you just can't.
What's the point?
There's like whatever
Listen,
it is you can still satisfy. I don't want to get my face broken, so I definitely don't want A. I know what that's like.
You know,
So he's saying he wants to come.
so what does Lil think about this? That's very
you don't want to come.
He's a pleaser. He loves to please. He loves to please. You know what? I love that about him.
You want to please, not release. Say you're a pleaser, not a releaser.
There's no relief.
All right. What's the answer?
So
Alright, next question.
the
Why would it-
answer,
all right.
the answer, he actually got that right.
Really?
Because I mean, he's a fighter. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
brittle bone in your face.
I was
You're
thinking
never
the
gonna
same.
have fight.
I was thinking the
So-
same.
Yeah, exactly. Trick question. Trick question.
Jesus,
Alright.
I come.
So
I need
was
to
it the right
come.
answer?
Yeah, he got the right answer.
Oh
yeah.
my
If
God.
you're a fighter,
Would
how
you
could
do
you
you
have,
come?
Yeah,
how could you have brittle bone in your face every
Yeah, I don't
time
have
you get
brittle
hit?
bone
You
disease,
break
bro.
your face.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna
Fuck.
get
Literally
hard.
every time.
I better never get hit.
Mr. Glasses.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
get all
Life,
that.
all right. All right. Next
Okay.
question.
Number
I am
two.
floored. Well, I don't know. What's
Pop that bad boy up.
I want to come. Sorry.
Okay, Richie. Let's get
Second
our-
question.
Yeah, get
All
our-
right. Let me see. All right. Here we go.
It's the one with 50 Cent on it.
All right. We're right. See,
So,
we're working.
would
as a
you rather
team here.
be a rapper with an improperly healed jaw, or B, a lead vocalist of a top rock band with an untreatable case of erectile dysfunction? Do you want that question again? You want me to read that out?
One more again.
No, you got it.
I think I'm sensing the theme here.
The theme is injuries, Richie. It's injuries.
Okay. I'm gonna go with
TikTok. A.
A. Yeah.
What did she
Because
say?
What was that?
They argue?
nobody wants ED, so the first one.
Yeah, but
He said that he has a broken,
Improperly. Yes. Yeah.
improperly healed, like how bad is it?
It's pretty
Listen.
fucking bad.
That's
It's
pretty
pretty
fucking
I mean,
bad.
these aren't
It's
easy
bad.
questions, Rich.
It's
I
worse than
mean,
50
he's
Cent.
not going to be a 6. He's going to be more like a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Pick it.
Alright, I'm gonna go with A.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Really? That's not right.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Let me
Wait
think
a
about
minute.
this. Actually, that is correct.
That's
That is
correct.
Because if you were a rapper with an improperly healed jaw, you'd be 50 Cent, and you'd be worth millions of dollars. So.
Nice! Nice, Richie!
I mean, you got 2 for 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Nice. One day he beat.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be able to go
you're
down on
halfway
anybody,
there.
you know?
You get this one right. The last 2 you can play
Yeah.
with and tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right,
3.
question 3.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, they get a
very
little harder
good. All right,
and
wanna
worse
pop this
as we
one?
go.
Pop this bad boy up?
Is this the
The
bad
skunk.
boy
This
one?
one's the skunk
Oh,
one.
this is
Skunk.
yes. All right, I know this one. All right, here we go.
This is very good. Alrighty. Would you rather break your jaw once every other year, or eat the ass of a horny skunk? Eat the ass of a horny skunk.
Just once.
Yeah,
One time.
Just
Just lick it one time.
What's the next
Just
question?
once.
Oh, you missed it.
I'll
Eating ass.
It is, would you rather break your jaw once every other year, or eat the ass of a horny skunk?
Once.
And Richie, you 30 seconds. What is it?
I don't know if this is the right answer. I've broken my jaw, and I can tell you it's the worst 8 weeks of your life.
So you eating ass.
You didn't skunk.
I said I'm eating ass
Damn.
once. I said. All right, Rich.
So is the skunk ass? Ah,
Right answer.
man.
Yeah, the skunk.
That's not right.
That's not right.
Fucking Brian saying that's not right.
No, that's not right. Because the skunk's gonna. Alright, it doesn't matter if the skunk is horny, Richie.
Damn it!
How dumb
I
are
feel
you?
like we're at the
skunk-
Rhode Island Commission over here.
Skunks, no matter when they see you, they're going to spray you. So if you try eating its ass, it's going to spray right in your mouth, dude. Why would you do that? That's
Why?
horrible.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
matter
what-
if it happens one time. I'd rather break my
Yeah,
jaw
but he-
once every other year.
No.
Dude, that's
8
gonna
weeks.
spray. That's gonna spray fucking skunk juice into your esophagus.
Wait a minute.
Into your goddamn stomach.
Let's
bro.
hear their
I'm
reasoning.
sweating so
Let's
hard.
hear their reasoning.
Who
What's
was
your
you
reasoning? But it doesn't matter what your reasoning is. You're wrong. It's
You
right.
eat
wrong
ass,
answer.
though.
All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean you got this. I mean you skunk, but I'm sorry, man. You're gonna get sprayed in your mouth, and it's.
Is
So,
that a wrong
It's a
answer?
wrong answer.
I,
That is a wrong answer.
Answer this question.
What? I'm sorry.
I said, well, have your jaw broken and then come back and answer this
there you
Oh,
go.
go have a skunk
Oh,
squirt shit down your fucking face. It's a.
Lily, I'm with you guys. I answered eat ass. I'm eating ass. That's all I know. I will eat that ass.
Joke.
All right,
So
so
good fun.
Brian and I are in a question
You
here.
ass eating
All right.
motherfucker.
Okay.
All right.
Next question.
Yes, it's 2 and 1.
You're 2 and 1. Here.
All right.
All right.
Next
Richie.
question.
All right. Oh man. I feel like.
This one's kind. No,
I feel
you
like
got.
I'm getting attacked here.
Well, you know.
That was question
Just
3?
because I don't like.
That was no.
broken
That was
jaws.
question 3. We're on question
Okay.
4.
Question 4.
I thought he was sailing away.
Where is it? Oh, okay. Okay, this one's good. Would you rather, for the rest of your life, eat food in smoothie style, or drink every fluid from a used enema bag?
A used
A used
enema bag.
An enema
That's an
bag.
ass
is-
bag.
Wait a minute.
That's an ass bag, bro.
Drink
Wait
a minute.
Drinking
A
ass.
used one, yeah. So the nozzle's got shit on it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
stick it
so
up
wait a
your
minute.
ass.
Yeah, that's like.
Put water
It's
in.
got cocky on it. So wait a
Oh
minute.
man.
Wait a
What do you
minute.
got?
Enema bag once.
Is it a one-time deal with the
What'd you say?
all your fluids
No, every fluid. Drink every fluid.
all the time?
Oh.
Oh fuck my life. I'm
You're like, no, I can't do that.
yeah.
Nah, when I had my jaw broken, I was eating through a straw, and you know what? I was also really skinny, so that's a good thing.
All
So
right.
I'll go with the first choice.
Eat the smoothie. Oh man, you're making it hard.
What?
I mean, I guess you got that one right. I mean,
Whoa! That's all. No reason. You got. You guess you got.
Got him right.
Richie,
man.
you got 3. This
You passed.
listen.
You can tell I'm very disappointed in this.
Your pictures. You know what? Just for the horror that he put you through, I'm keeping both fucking pictures up. Fuck this guy.
What?
So
What?
So wait a minute, Richie. This last question is just for shits and giggles. It's the worst one, I do imagine.
Oh man.
So we're
This
gonna
one's
prop this
really
up.
bad.
So have fun with it and
one's
tell
really
Brian
bad.
to go fuck himself.
Give us a deep reasoning behind this.
Here we go.
Because you are going to be disturbed.
I'm so glad
Deeply
she's with him.
disturbed. Deeply disturbed. Would you rather? You know why I said it was hard last time you got it right? It was because I wanted you to get it wrong so it could be on this question. And I'm going to be honest even more. The other scum question you got right, but I told you got wrong because I wanted it to come down to the 5th question.
Dude,
All right. Well, like,
listen,
you'll understand when I
the
come to
legitimacy of this game is going down the hill.
The legitimacy of this game is all dependent on me. It's legitimate, sometimes not legitimate. Would you rather be cuckolded every time you go
All
down?
right, first, wait a minute. I'm 53 years old. When I saw cuckolded, I said, did he spell cock wrong?
No, that's
What is
cuckolded.
cuckolded? Sorry, I do
You know what
watch
cuckold is?
Pornhub a lot,
Oh, man.
but I don't listen
Oh,
what they're
man.
saying.
Oh,
So
man.
what?
that?
I've never
I'm
heard
sorry
anyone
to
say,
describe this to you
"Come
right now.
fucking
Oh,
cuckold me."
Hey,
or
go
whatever.
ahead.
Why didn't you Google it, man?
What is that?
Because I thought it was a
So it's
spelling
when
error.
one dude. So imagine you have a wife, right? And then you bring in another dude, and that dude fucks your wife while you watch.
Oh,
Wow.
that's what the picture's on. I didn't even look at the picture. Listen, I edited the picture with the little smiley face, but I didn't even see the other guy in the room. What's on the right side? Wait a minute, I didn't even read this one.
Let me ask
All
a
right,
question.
holy cow!
Let me ask a question.
You can see
Being cuckolded every time you go down on a woman. To clarify, it only happens when you're going down on her. So, like, only when you're going down on her. Or watch your great-grandfather have an orgy with Fidel Castro, Joseph Stalin,
I'm videoing that.
and Adolf. Oh wait, no, excuse me. John Wayne Gacy, Ted Kaczynski, and El Chapo.
Doesn't matter. You can throw any fucking four
No,
guys
those
in
were
there.
way better. Those ones were way better. All right, what do you got, Richie?
Oh my god. The Bravo on the pictures, but
Yeah, my search history is fucked now. I'm on a watch list.
yeah, stop it.
Hey, Richie, do you like how I edited that picture?
That's not the popcorn.
So what do you got?
Alright, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna be because my great grandfather's dead anyway.
Yes,
No, but the thing is that he's in heaven doing that, so you can rethink it.
You know what? He's
in
probably
heaven
having a
fucking
good
those
time.
people. You have to imagine that El Chapo's dead for this one, I guess. But they're all in heaven having an orgy. Well, maybe not heaven, probably hell. Probably hell.
Ooh.
I guess.
Okay.
You already won, so there is no wrong answer right now.
I mean, no. To be honest with you, that was not the correct answer. Because why would you? It's an orgy. It's not like your great grandfather is fucking Hitler the entire time. Like your great grandfather is gonna get fucked by like one of these horrible people. Why would you want that? That's horrible. Why would you want to watch that? What's that?
He's
volunteering.
He's all right with it.
He's giving consent.
Why?
He's
Is he
all right
forced?
with it.
Is this like forced?
But as the great grandson, would you really want to watch your great
Dude, I
grandfather
am not-
go to train on like three
What is cuckold?
like murderers, like mass murderers? I don't think so.
Dude.
I would rather just not have to do the work and go down there, girl. But as we know, Richie is a pleaser, and that really doesn't fit, his whole
criteria.
thing. So it was a natural question that was going to get him in a bind.
All
All right. Well,
right.
thank you so much, Richard.
Is there
You're-
a plot? So that's he
You got
stays.
4.
He's up
Oh
in
wait,
the-
if
Dude.
you got 5 out of 5 right, actually,
He's
you were going to
winning.
get a handful of prizes from the big ass prize bin.
Which we haven't developed yet, but we will be
haven't.
going to the dollar store this weekend,
And we're
Richie.
gonna go get a bunch of. But you got 4 out of 5. So
And there will be a whole pile of them here, and we will be doing a grab bag for
yes.
you. All right.
So appreciate it, your time. If you got anything to plug, now would be the time.
I just want, I'm just happy that the Rome podcast has sunk to these levels. It's great to see this show. I think we learned a lot about Brian today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
time.
I was forced into this. I just want to say that.
It's false.
I'm a normal person.
It's a fake.
Who's gonna be the next victim, Brian?
Oh, who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
it's random here. Brian just picks someone at will each week, so
Yeah.
it could be a guest, it could be somebody just calling in on the whim, and we throw questions at him.
Yeah.
So we listen. This Richie,
No,
this
Mike would actually like kill me.
Mike is calling in next week.
Oh,
By the way,
we're doing it to Mike.
listen,
We're doing it to Mike.
Mike Pulver already told me that he's calling in next Wednesday. So questions will start
We're
developing.
definitely doing it for Mike. You
And
guys
Mike
tune
did
in.
know this was happening
This
tonight
is the
with
hottest segment in radio, all right?
Yeah.
An online New England MMA radio. It's the
All right.
hottest segment.
you. It is.
Right.
It's awesome. We had, I was dying.
I thought
right,
it was
so,
great.
Richie,
I'm sweating.
Richie.
That's how good it was.
Thanks so much for being a good sport. Again,
love
I
you.
had fucking nothing to do with the questions.
I love you, Richie. It was all
right.
good love.
All right, we got to get back to these guys
Thank
for a
you so
couple of
much,
more
brother.
minutes before we end the show. Richie, is he going? Hey, Richie, anything you want to say to Aaron or Mitch before you go? Because they are in the room. Do you have a question for these kids?
I want to hear their answers to the questions that I was just
You guys want to go through?
That's awesome.
do that.
Well, Rich, we don't have enough time in this segment, so we'll have to pass there. But you had your shot. You got to go now.
Bye, Ricky.
Oh, it's your phone. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
What the
All right. Wow, that was fucking awesome.
I
All
told you
right.
guys. It was
I
gonna get
am
hot.
sweating my ass off.
I'm legitimately
All right, we got let's go another 10 minutes with these guys, and we'll get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. So, dude, all right, honestly, what'd you think of his,
My bit.
I think it's funny as shit.
Oh, thank you. I
A
appreciate
little
it.
kicks, we gotta,
I like
sound
that.
effects, we gotta get.
If you
Well,
watch
here's
it,
what we're
once
gonna
you
do.
get your little sound
Next
effects
show,
and
we're
all
gonna
that,
have,
more sound
we're gonna have
effects.
a ticker
Yeah.
for the 30-second,
Yeah.
and it's gonna buzz
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
screen.
We'll
Like
have a lot
we
of shit.
just didn't have enough. It's developing.
gonna be
You
fun.
know what I mean?
It's fun.
Questions will be molded and good,
Yeah.
but I like how they're
The phone shop
adapted.
will be a little bit better.
They're a
too
little
next time.
adapted to each person, so and you never know what you're gonna get. I
don't.
love it.
You really
fucking
don't.
next time you call in, guys,
Yeah,
man.
you better
So
be
random.
The way it's so
Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
I would never think of that.
You might.
I mean,
good
it's all
shit,
from
though.
my brain. I didn't.
Excellent.
These are
Well,
all.
I wanted a
questions.
producer. I got a producer.
Yeah, you got one.
The
dude.
room
I
has
might
hit
have
2.0.
overproduced, You know, that
No,
might even be a
I don't
thing.
think so. That's awesome. Look at how good that looks with these guys in there. I gotta take a fucking no. Wait a minute.
For
Stay
real.
just the way you are. I gotta take a little
scrawny.
fucking.
I just made that
A
word.
little. I don't even know what you're saying. So ask them a question while I'm doing this. So they're doing something.
My bad.
I mean, it's been so for both of you guys.
Ask
I mean,
them
I
about
think
their
it's more-
nutrition because
Nutrition, that's a good question.
these guys are cutting weight and look, I gotta.
How do you handle nutrition,
Look
you
at
guys?
live
I
podcast.
know both of you are very like
Aaron
regimented,
Hughes.
right?
I'm pretty like I just
Yeah.
eat. I just kind of just like focus on eating good, man. Like I just feel myself. Like when I was more of an amateur, like and I was like weighing like 130 pounds, dude. Like it was like different. Like I didn't have much of a cut. Now my metabolism still, I could probably still do it, but I just like I rather feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't focus on like I don't have a diet. Like I just eat good, bro. Like that's what I focus on, fueling my body. Honestly, my girl's kind of like a health freak, so she makes it easy for me. You know what I mean? Like it's like different like alternatives and stuff. Like she's like she helps me out a lot with that, and like I'm getting more into it now as I'm getting older. Like I want to act like as a professional more. So it's like this camp is I've been eating really good this camp. I didn't think I'd feel a difference, but honestly I felt the difference and I feel so good. You know what I mean? I think it's a big part of it. You know what I mean? But a lot of people I feel like take it a little overboard and they try to cut 40, 50 pounds, 30, 40, 50 pounds, whatever. It's like it's a little crazy, dude. Like, I mean, I think focus on performance is like bigger than anything.
Definitely. What about you? How do you approach nutrition?
In the past, not so much. But
Yeah.
I mean, I did miss weight
So
a couple times.
let's be clear. You do have like a full-time job, so like it is different from you, whereas you can like dedicate a lot of your free time.
But the thing is about
It's-
Aaron that it sucks is like a lot of people know this, and I don't admit this now. Aaron, when we were like, it was probably like 3 years ago, we had like a little group chat, and Aaron, anytime anybody missed weight on the local scene,
Yo!
I
forgot about that shit.
You're a professional. You shouldn't be missing weight.
all over.
Oh man.
Damn, bro, I'm living the bus there, bro.
Bro. So now it happens like once or twice. It's funny.
I know.
So
It's all
anyways,
good fun.
So yeah, I used to like talk shit about people missing weight because What the fuck did I know about fucking cutting weight? I never cut weight before.
And we would explain it to him, like, dude, trust me, bro, shit happens. Sometimes you have a bad cut.
You'd be like, fuck that shit. Hey, yo, you be like, hey, yo. You'd be like, nah, fuck that shit. They professionals. They supposed to know what the fuck they're doing. Hey, whoa. Oh, nah, that's so fucking disrespectful.
Roasted!
Yeah.
Roasted!
Yo, but so then I missed weight.
Yeah.
And then since then I've really been like focusing on my nutrition. I'm actually like walking around lower than like I have in a long time now.
Is this fight the same weight as the?
This fight is at 150, yeah. So
Excellent.
I'm gonna have a breeze of a weight cut.
Yeah, he's having, like, I'm having a bigger cut than he has. To be honest,
So-
that's pretty rare.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So in terms of like you were talking about like professionalism, like a guy like Randy Costa who like he got a very good opportunity to jump in the UFC. Is that like I call it the Randy rub? Do you guys get a little Randy rub? You know, from the, just like it's a little joke, but like his like straight professionalism. He approaches it like it's a 9-to-5 job for him when he's putting in overtime.
It's like always being ready to go, dude. You can't be like right now he's on vacation. It's like he just fought.
like
So it's like a week or two, but like he gets right back to work. Like
Exactly.
it's like you got to be in the gym all the time, and opportunities are always gonna be like an opportunity is always there, man. Like I don't ever want to be not in shape. Like I'm always in shape. My metabolism's pretty fast anyway, but I don't ever get chubby or fat. Like I don't do that. Like you know what I mean? Always staying in shape, always staying ready. That's like not even like Lozon. That's something he always said. Jürgen, because Jürgen used to also train at Lozon. He does now too. And Lozon used to always tell Jürgen that stay in shape, an opportunity could come up any moment. So it's kind of like if you're not doing that, bro, you're a professional fighter. If you're not doing that, I think you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like how you trying to get to the next level and you're not even ready all the time. The UFC don't give a shit when you're ready. You know what I mean? You got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you be ready? It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
It's not. Those guys get broken. You know what I mean? The guys who train all year round. You know what I mean? Obviously, consistently getting better. Those guys get broken down. They get left behind. You know what I mean? You can't do that anymore.
Well, you know, I had Doomer in here. He talked about, you know, learning to fight smarter. He wasn't taking time in between fights. He was fighting all the time.
Yeah.
He wasn't learning because he was in training camp all the time. So
No. Exactly. Training all like you don't have to fight all the time. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because when you're in training camp, Tommy always says this to us, dude. Like when you're in training camp, you're just you're just refining the skills you got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're out of training camp, really. Is like when you get better. You can do both.
And like you're talking about when you were like you watched the fight, like when you know you're not specifically getting ready for your fight, you have time to like pick things up just by watching.
Yeah, I can kind of like get better at other things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so important to like see something like all right, I'm gonna get better. It's like Rob does that a lot. Rob will like you see he starts to do something in sparring. It's like damn, he's really trying to get better at that one thing. He doesn't focus on. He probably still wins the round because he's just that good, but. Like he doesn't focus on winning the round. He's literally doing the one thing the whole round. He learned it on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like you got to have that type of mindset where you're improving all the time.
Well, you just
even in camp too.
You're that
it's
good.
harder. In
like
camp,
the body, just I mean, it's already knows what the, you know, it has the ability to do it. It just putting it in there.
You gotta drill,
and your body just goes through.
Yeah,
it,
if you don't, if you that's one thing I learned too is like the amount, like how much they drill is insane.
Yeah,
it's like before I even told this, it was like last year with Rob like. Beat the shit out of me, right? I had like one of the worst days of my life. And like afterwards I realized I'm like when I was in there I was overthinking like you explained the whole thing to me like drilling all the time. You watch Rob and Calvin drill, it's like they're like in fight motion for 5 rounds. But like obviously they're not trying to beat each other, they're just getting better. Like it's so smooth, man. Like and when you do that shit in the gym, that's when it comes out. It's just you're just flowing, dude. You're like in your little flow state. Like you watch Calvin fight, that dude Rogan said one time like I think the best way to describe Calvin as like a fighter and stuff, professional. Like he's exciting as shit.
Yeah.
He really is. And he's fun to like listen to and he's fun to watch fight. But he's a professional. He does everything right when he's in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's like it's a big.
And it's that flow you talk about. It's just like
dude, he's like because he's done it like one of his interviews I was watching. He was like, I'm just ready to hit the patterns I've been training for 6 weeks. He's not focusing on what this guy's gonna bring. He's like Tyson comes up with a formula.
Yeah.
They drill it for 6 weeks, and Calvin's ready. He makes his adjustments, but he flows and he does what he was trained to do. You know what I'm saying? It's literally, people need to realize it's literally like you got to give up all of that to your coaches. You know what I mean? Tyson told me that. Like, it's like I'm young, so sometimes I can be all over the place.
Yeah.
But he's like, dude, just listen to your coaches because at the end of the day, they're gonna push you in the right ways. And when you're in there, it's like a controller in a video game, dude. That's how it should be.
Yeah,
like,
that's
how
cool.
it should
That's
come
a good.
out. You should have that kind of trust in your coaches.
Yeah.
You shouldn't 1 second do this and you overthink it for a second. That second could cost you the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to trust your coaches, which is big. Drilling's so big.
Excellent. Awesome, man. going on with you over there, buddy? What are you eating? What'd you grab over there? You bring
Cajun
your own
dog.
snacks?
Dude.
Oh!
Cajun hot
I love when
mix.
people eat the snacks. Here's the problem. I have fighters in there usually always cutting weight or ready for a fight, so you guys can't have the peanuts with salt in them. Fucking, I got a lollipop over there somewhere.
Yeah, I already ate
ears and shit like that.
I eat your
man.
lollipop.
So, oh, did you eat my lollipop?
Yeah.
All right, Aaron. Was it good? Was it a little chewy because it's
It was
kind of
pretty
here?
good. No, it was pretty good.
Really, I get them from the liquor store. What are you grabbing?
Peanuts?
Dude, don't make a fucking mess.
You know what? Alright.
You can take them with you.
Nah. I'll leave them here. I'll bring
I
them
have
whole
lunch.
next time.
Listen, all right,
Bring
take a
myself
bag.
personal
It's gonna make too much noise. You cracking
Yeah,
into that
yeah,
shit,
you
man.
know, it
We
would've
only got a
been
couple
fun.
a few more minutes.
It would've
left.
been
wrapping this up because
Yeah,
I
these
gotta
guys.
work in the morning.
These guys gotta go.
Yeah, I got it.
So,
I should
last,
stop.
last
Yeah.
thing. Last thing. I'm gonna ask each one of you a question, and you can ask them a question. All right.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
All right. What are you gonna do in that fight? Come November 2nd.
Let's go.
What am I gonna do in the fight?
What is going to be the outcome of that fight? And don't just tell me my hand is going to raise. How are you going to win that fight?
Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, facts. So I definitely think I'm gonna actually go out there and show that I'm the better fighter. No matter where the fight takes place, I train with savages every day. So who are better in all different aspects than I am, and I know that they're better in those same aspects than he is. So I'm gonna go out there. It's gonna be domination. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be domination from the time the first bell rings to the time the last bell rings. I don't know if I'm gonna finish. It's a fight, but it's gonna be domination. There's gonna be a clear winner in there. So
Awesome. Mitch. Mitch. Third fight in there. How are you going to win this fight? I mean, you're looking for a finish, of course, because,
From bell to bell.
Yeah. How are you going to win this fight? You know your fighter.
Yeah.
Third time in there. You're running through people. How are you going to win this fight, Mitch?
It comes down to, like, I saw a post Cage Titans made. It was like, his will to win is kind of like, he's pretty legit, but his will, he's a pretty tough kid. And I think that's the thing about me that people don't realize. Like, I'm not, like, you see these kids all the time, and, like, yeah, I mean, I get a lot of likes on my Instagram, too, but, like, I ain't doing it for that. Like, you know what I mean? I want this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, in there, when people say, oh, he's tough, like, I don't give a shit. I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? So, I think we're going to go, and it's like, it's going to just be a clear thing of whose skills are better. Like, this is a perfect fight. Man, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to showcase. I'm one step ahead. Like, I belong at the highest level. And it's going to be clear. Time. If I get there in 3-4 years, okay, I'm cool with it. I get there. People get to the UFC and they're 26, and they think it's early. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so far ahead of the game. But it's just me going out there, showing people how good I am, and at the end of the day, his toughness don't matter, because at the end of the day, he don't want it like I do. You know what I mean? That's my job, is just take it. That's what I do. And that's the difference in these fights. And I told people, everyone wanted to complain about my amateur career. Dude, and I just want to say this right now, dude. Like, I was still, people used to talk their shit, and I was still the most watched prospect on every single card. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I told people, he told me, like, as time goes on, you're going to see more and more. And that's what you're seeing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I actually, man, so like I hit puberty like this year or some shit. Like, and I'm like, actually, like, I feel like I'm growing up until I'm growing into my body. I feel like more calm. I know my style, exactly what it is. And like that scrappiness is coming out in the cage. Like, I'm from bell to bell, I'm taking you out. You know what I mean? I'm going to break you down with my skills. That's what people want to see. You know what I mean? They're going to see my passion when I fight. You know what I mean? Like, I'm smart. I do that, but I'm coming after you. And like, from bell to bell, I'm going to show you I want it. He can bring it all he wants. So that's cool. And then that's what fighting's about. You know what I mean? But I want it bad, like, worse than he does. And everyone knows that.
I don't know how you're going to ask a question. Just answer every fucking question.
Yeah.
You, brother.
I got a good one.
Dude. Training.
Yeah.
Banging with these kids.
Yeah.
Getting lows ons.
Yeah.
Because, not everyone gets to train with them boys in there.
Nah.
You fought in the past. You've been busy. I saw you call a couple people out sometimes, not by names.
You know.
What's going on with you? Smokers? Anything? What's your desire in there?
I just started a new job.
All
I'm
right.
trying to get something on the 16th, so maybe I just have to call out sick or something like that.
Is this a smoker?
Yeah.
Is this the one coming up? Is this a Wisher one? The Wisher one?
The Wisher Smoker, yeah.
Excellent.
I think
because I will be attending that.
I think we got
Either way,
people on that.
and before I let you come, watching you and you, like, because I've been at a couple of the smokers here. Watching you coach him and shit is so fucking fun. Like, you speak about, you're fighting, like, you talk like you've been all over. But coaching him is fucking, I'm like, look at this little motherfucker. like fucking like just coaching him when you're in there, and it's like he's listening. I was like, but you sound like it's like you.
I told him
you
that.
should be there.
He says it all the time too. Like it's like shout out to him for always like. But since I was a little kid, I've known Top Mets my whole life, and when I was 13 years old. He used to have me. I had a little book, right? It was like my brother made it for me. Had Jose Aldo on the front, had Frank Yeager on the back, and I used to break down like game plans. I used to watch fights, and they trusted me. And I was 13.
Yeah.
Because that's all I do, man.
Yeah.
Like I watch fighting. Like I'm a little older now. I get it. Like I'm like all right, but like I have like people are gonna see, bro. I'm gonna have my career in the UFC. I'm gonna be some type of freaking ESPN analyst.
Yeah, something.
You know what I mean? Like
Dominic Cruz.
I got it.
Right
I got
there.
it.
Right fucking there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, you have it. I mean,
But
Future coach of the year right here.
But I train with Aaron probably more than just as much anybody. So I kind of think that like, and we speak the same about the sport. We're talking about fighting every day.
Yeah.
So when I'm in there and I know how he feels when he's in there, I know like, I feel like it's just the words like we have a good connection.
Yeah.
He listens to me well. And like I'm helping him all the time. Like people are gonna see like a new wrinkle in this game for this fight for him, and then people are gonna see it in the fight. You know what I mean? Like,
awesome.
I love coaching, man. Like guys that want to learn, get better, and like one day I'm definitely gonna be a coach. You know what I mean? Without a doubt. But it was definitely that was one of his best performances by far. You know what I mean? Like his fight, like he listened, like I said, dude, like controlling a video game, dude. He listened so well.
And that's the thing. And you're a beast, kid. I mean, you leg kicks and just like fucking.
People.
You have. I mean, I watch you in there, and like your skills there. You just put it all together, and you know these guys right here. Trusted
so
in
many
him,
guys,
I
like
mean?
my friends will go.
Good stuff.
My friends will ask me, "Hey, like how good is Aaron? I'm actually good." I'm like, dude, I tell him all the time, he's legit. Like I've seen him spar with like some high, like all the prospects I spar with, and he does more than hold his own. Like you know what I mean? So it's like it's just for him, it's like going out there and just like performing. You know what I mean? Like it's like doing what you're supposed to, and dude, I mean he's gonna get another finish. You know?
He got them hard hands too.
His turn.
All right,
It's
you
true.
guys gotta answer this question
They gotta get out of here.
very carefully. All right, 'cause it will determine how I feel about you.
A little
the rest of my life.
Festive.
Whoa, he's hard, man.
I am fighting on December 7th as Smoker. Do you think I can win a fight?
Have you ever seen him train?
I've never seen him
Do you think I
train.
can win a fight?
You look like you train.
Do you think I can fight?
He's been. Listen, Johnny.
I know
Johnny,
you do a little bit of jiu-jitsu,
Do
right?
you think I can win a fight?
What kind of fight is it?
Boxing.
Oh fuck.
kickboxing or just boxing? Really?
It depends who you're fighting.
Do you think
I
can
think
win
you
a fight?
could
A
win
first-time
a fight.
smoker.
Do you think I can
I
win a
think
fight?
You're not
you
gonna
could
know
win-
who he's fighting.
I think you could win a fight.
This fight.
You didn't say.
Who's the guy though?
There
It
is.
depends
There
who
is
the guy is.
yes or no.
Bro, you're
Yes
fighting
or
Rob
no?
Font, bro. You're getting KO'd.
I'm not fighting Rob Font. He's in the fucking UFC.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say
Smoker,
yes.
bro.
I'm
It's a
gonna
smoker.
say yes.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
All right, we're cool. What do you think? You think I can win a fight? This
Yeah.
fight.
I'm gonna assume it's the same experience, so yes.
Okay, cool. What do you think? You're a coach. You're a coach.
If you want it, you will.
Oh,
If
come
you,
on.
you know what I'm saying? If
you
you
want
want it, you will.
Yeah.
If you don't want to win, you gonna get your ass
Skill
whooped.
day.
Oh, that won't happen.
All right.
Would
so
you
I
just
bet
say you're not gonna
you
mention
win.
that motherfucker's name? Fuck that kid. Gilday.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's a blast from the past. Look at that look.
You guys are gonna box?
Look at.
Yeah.
Is it him?
Get that
No.
work.
Dude, fuck, get that
Get
work.
that work.
Fuck that kid.
That would just
Sorry,
be,
he's
that would
good
just be
there.
mean. You
You
know,
get that-
Like,
get
if
that
you're
work.
giving up on somebody who's already all the way down. You know, like,
Wow.
like, why would you want to do that?
Dude,
to
he's
somebody?
gonna be all over me for this.
I don't
Is he
even
still
mind the
around?
guy. You know, I
So-
don't want to beat him up.
Oh, all right, wait. All right, so all your 3 questions.
That was it.
You gonna
That
ask
was
me?
my question. Yeah. Do you think I can win this
Yeah,
fight?
fuck yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know who you train with.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, that's
Fuck
all
yeah.
we need to fucking know. So, all right, questions over. Last thing. How do we get in touch with you? Then you. We know where you are, but you.
already-
So go first.
Facebook, Aaron Hughes. Instagram, Aaron Hughes 145.
Why your Twitter, bro?
My Twitter.
Yeah, you picking that shit up
Snap.
because Twitter's the place. I never use
I use it
really. but-
sometimes, but I don't really use it too much.
Nah.
But it's Aaron Hughes MMA. I think.
Excellent. You can connect your Instagram to Twitter, so every time you post on Instagram,
Yeah.
you can-
Yeah.
and that's what I do
I didn't
because
even
I
know
never
that
go
shit.
on Twitter
I didn't
unless I go like I hear breaking news. How do we get in touch with Killer?
Instagram, Mitch Raposo _. Facebook, Mitch Raposo. Twitter, M Raposo _.
Before I get to you, I just want to say, does everyone know if they go to Tapology and they look up Mitch Raposo, I'm in Tapology with him.
Champ.
Champ interviewing him. Champ.
That's
I tell everyone
dope
out
ass
there,
picture.
go to Tapology,
That's a
look
dope
up.
ass picture,
That's a
yeah.
fucking great picture.
Hell yeah.
Man,
Hell yeah.
awesome picture of Tapology.
Yeah, it
There
is,
should be a
yeah.
couple more, but that's a one and only print right there.
A one and
No
only.
one else do that.
Original minting.
How do we get in touch with you, my man?
Kells Minor, Facebook. Kelly Minor 92, Instagram.
Excellent.
92.
Last thing
Hell yeah.
before we go, Mike sent me some beans that I didn't mention and I forgot. Let me just put the fucking
He
little
said he like
monkey.
sends you the beans, huh?
He
That's
said,
sick.
yeah, Mike gives me some
That's
beans
like,
about the
that's like
car.
sources come out.
Fucking
Sources have
Mike,
confirmed
Mike,
Mike
yeah,
Poe,
my
man.
man. A little festive. What the fuck? I got my beans going out right now. So, that's so loud. So Mike told me today, Marty Navis,
I wanted to use it for so long.
his
man.
original
I gotta use
opponent
that.
fell out. So, Mr. Adams, John Adams,
Jonathan Adams.
has stepped in to face Marty Navis on November 2nd, Cage Titans 46. And the history behind this is Marty fought Trevor Goody as an amateur a couple of times. I don't know if it was 2 belt fights, but one of them was definitely a belt fight.
Yeah.
Trevor won both fights. Trevor made his pro debut and got submitted by Mr. John Adams in what, like 40, 45 seconds.
Under a minute.
So this is a pretty good storyline there he has. So breaking beans from Mike Polver in Cage Titans. Marty Navis
Beans.
against Mr.
Beans.
What's his last name?
John Adams.
John Adams.
John Adams.
Great
John
fight.
Bean Adams.
So that's about it. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank
I know it's
you.
crunch time. Fun time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, the segment, it was fucking,
It is
good
what it
sport.
is.
I gotta say, Richie's a good sport.
Oh, great sport.
Because he had no idea what was fucking coming.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, thank you.
Thank you for
Mitch,
having me,
thank
man.
you.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
Kelly,
you.
thank you.
It was a pleasure, man.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you at the
Tune in
fights.
November 2nd, guys.
There you go. I'll be at weigh-ins,
Oh,
as
yeah, me
always,
too.
filming you naked and all that other shit. Fuck it. It's always fun back there. So, we'll do it again there.
Yeah, man.
So,
It's
thanks,
gonna be
guys.
wild. It's gonna be wild.
Awesome.
Hey, yo, tell Mike.
We out.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I gotta go home.
Yeah.